Senator Jeff Flake joins us tonight to explain why he agrees with the president's new policy. What are your reasons?
You know, for 14 years, ever since I've been in Congress, I've pushed to lift the travel ban. I've just always thought it's nuts for us to deny our own citizens the right to travel to Cuba. Remember, this is a sanction or restriction on our own citizens, not Cubans,
not
the
hurting
Cuban
Cuba,
government.
hurting
Right,
America.
exactly.
Okay, on Facebook yesterday, you posted this. My own view is that ending the travel ban outright would be the first get-tough policy we've imposed on Cuba in decades. Want to punish the Castros? Make them deal with spring break. Okay, you're not being funny, though. You are serious about exposing them to Westerners with our cell phones and all of our capitalistic ways.
You bet. We have run programs over the past several years, spending about $20 million a year, the federal government, to try to get cell phones into the hands of Cubans, or flash drives, or to give them access to technology. We could do what we've spent, you know, in 10 years in about 2 days if we just gave Americans the right to travel there freely.
They would
carry technology with them. It would be a good thing for the Cuban people.
Okay, you've just heard that travel agencies are seeing more Americans wanting to go. They want a vacation there. What would it take for that to be a reality, and how long before that's going to start happening in
Well, good point. The restrictions that were lifted will allow more travel to happen, but travel for vacation purposes or to lay on the beach still is not allowed. I think we ought to throw it open completely. I really do think that, you know, make them deal with spring break. That would be good.
Do you think that's coming? Is that realistic?
I do. After a while, the funny thing is, when people get some freedom, they want more. When they get more freedom, they want even more, and so I think it's just a matter of time.
Okay, when you hear Florida Senator Marco Rubio say that the U.S. is doing business and commerce with Cuba, that's not going to spring democracy. That's not going to do what you say it's going to do, and it's not going to help the Cuban people. And very many generations very unhappy with reopening relations. What do you say to that?
Right. Well, we've been doing this now for more than 50 years. There is no guarantee that what I'm proposing or that what the president has proposed would bring freedom and democracy to Cuba anytime soon. But I know that we do know that continuing with what we've been doing for 50 years is not going to do it. And so freedom begets more freedom. And if we want more freedom in Cuba, let's exercise a little more of it ourselves by allowing our citizens the ability to travel to Cuba.
Why do you think more Republicans aren't supporting the president, and does it feel weird for you to be supporting the president?
I don't often agree with the president, particularly on foreign policy, well, on any policy, but he's right here. And I think that more Republicans agree than you think, and just a few vocal ones have been speaking out early on. But in the past, I've passed legislation to lift the travel ban. And so we've had enough Republicans to certainly do that. So I do think more will speak out as we go along. There's a lot more support on this topic than people think.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. Thank you, Senator Flake,
for
joining us tonight.